Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is the top 10 mods of the week. These are the mods from last week. These are all mods that are for all platforms and rated by you on the Mod Hub. Make sure you guys are rating mods as you download them. It does go to help support the modder if you rate these guys 5 out of 5 stars. So make sure you guys do that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the top 10 mods for the week. All right, for number 1 this week, we have the John Deere 6M Large Series. This is by DB Modding, 31.79 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.6 out of 5 stars, with 73 people having rated it. This is a base price tractor of $130,000. You can have between 185 and 215 horsepower, and it will run 43 kilometers per hour. It does have configurations for wheels, lights, beacons, front weights, or you can have a front hydraulic as well, GPS configuration, front loader attachments, or front fender configuration. So there you go. And doors and rear window can be opened by mouse control if you are on PC. So there you guys go. A really good, really well detailed John Deere tractor for you John Deere fans out there. So make sure you guys check out the John Deere 6M Large Series. All right, for number 2 this week, we have the Quick Bale. This is by Mark Thor, who is a good friend of the channel. 20.03 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.7 out of 5 stars, with 148 people having rated it. This thing does run $60,000 to buy. It requires 100 horsepower. This thing will wrap... you can there's quite a few cool things about this. The one thing is similar to the Vicon Fast Bale. This is an all-in-one baling wrapping machine for round bales, so you can continuously bale without having to stop and have all the bales come out wrapped on the back side. It also does this wrapping faster than normal for the quick bale. Or for the fast bale, excuse me. So this one does it faster. In addition to that, you can adjust the bale size from 125 centimeters, which is normally all you can go up to, all the way up to 180 centimeter bales, and you can do 150 centimeters as well. You also have 104 colors you can customize this thing, 103 rim colors, 42 different wrap colors, and you can also put a silage additive tank on there, and there are 10 different brand options. So right now I have it in the case configuration. We can do John Deere, then make a John Deere colored, or any other brand that you wanted to do as part of those, which is really, really cool. This thing is also prepared to work with Maize Plus if you use that, and it will work with alfalfa, alfalfa hay, clover, clover hay, forage and TMR, and cut sugar beet. So a really cool setup there. Make sure you guys go check this out. Again, this is the Quick Bale by Mark Thor. All right, for number 3 this week, we have the Lizard Apache Fleet Side 1958. This is by Farm Central Soul. It is 27.22 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.5 out of 5 stars, with 223 people having rated it. This is a 160 horsepower pickup truck that costs you about $28,000 starting out. You can do a gooseneck attachment. You can have those wood boards put on there. You can have it lifted like I have it here. There's different color configurations, tire configurations. You can put lights on it or not. All sorts of really cool configurations, and I think this would be really perfect for those of you that are doing maybe some different role play or want to have more of an old school kind of style truck on your farm. So again, this is the Lizard Apache Fleet Side 1958. Perfect if you want an old school truck on your farm. So there you guys go. All right, for number 4 this week, this is the FMRN 235/1. This is by Kopi. It's 14.79 megabytes to download, and I do apologize. I didn't realize this until after I put this in. This one is actually for PC and Mac players only, so you guys on console will not be able to use this guy, at least as of right now. This thing is 4.7 out of 5 stars. We're currently rated 4.7 out of 5 stars, with 47 people having rated it. It only costs you $6,000 and only requires 25 horsepower, but this is just kind of a small 2-axle manure spreader for you. There's different configurations on it, including the color configuration and the tire configuration there, so make sure you guys check it out. But this is the FMRN 235/1 by Kopi. All right, for number 5 this week, we have the BR Warehouse for grain sales. This is by ML Modding and DH Modding. 18.77 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars, with 48 people having rated it. This is going to run you $200,000 to purchase this thing, and it's a sell point for you. And actually a really cool one. I like how it's set up. There's doors that open and close where the sell point trigger is, you can see in the center of it. It's got a lot of really good detail to it, and it's really easy to use in terms of once you get it placed down, because you can just drive straight through it. So it's a nice drive-through shelter. The roof in there is quite high, so if you have trailers that are tipping all the way back, they shouldn't have any issues or hit the roof for the most part. So a really well-designed sell point here for you. So make sure you guys check out the BR Warehouse for grain sales. All right, for number 6, we have the Field Cultivator 8336 FCF. This is by LR Modding, 27.98 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, with 57 people having rated it. This thing has a working width of 10.9 meters, which is quite large. It's Great Plains brand as well, which is really cool. It's the Great Plains Field Cultivator with that model number. So I like that there's Great Plains stuff starting to kind of come back into the game. Hopefully we get some more Great Plains mods. I do like that brand quite a bit. You can adjust the roller that you have on the back there. So that roller you see in the kind of the back coupling, you can adjust that. You also can add a rear trailer hitch if you'd like to. But otherwise, there you guys go. That is the Field Cultivator 8336 FCF by LR Modding. All right, for number 7, we have the Lizard 4100. This is by Vinco Mods, 8.44 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.5 out of 5 stars, with 104 people having rated it. This is a Brazilian-style tractor. You can do some different configurations on it, actually quite a few. You can put a front guard on it, you can change the exhaust, the tires, you can also put that roof on there or not. It does only have 45 horsepower, so it's not going to be a extremely powerful tractor, but it's quite cool, and it only is going to run you $4,500, so $100 per horsepower, if you will. You can adjust the tire and weight options again, as I mentioned, and you also can adjust the work lights and rear lights, and you can put a weight on it if you'd like to as well. So those are the other configurations that I did not mention. But there you guys go. That is the Lizard 4100 by Vinco Mods. All right, for number 8 this week, we have the SIP Pioneer 20. This is by BGamer003, 6.59 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.7 out of 5 stars, with 47 people having rated it. This is a forged loading wagon. You have a couple different configurations on here, so you can either do a 10,000 liter or 13,000 liter capacity. It doesn't change the look of it, however, so just be aware of that. It does only require 40 horsepower and runs at 20 kilometers per hour. You also can change the design color on it as well, and the rim color, so you can change the I believe it's the red portion and then the rims as well there. Yeah, so in terms of that, you can change that. And also that front attachment, the hitch on it, you can also make that a lower hitch if that will work better for whatever tractor you're hooking up to. And it only costs $3,400, which is really cheap. And the other thing you can do is if you don't like the kind of wood slatted sides, you can put a metal side on it, which is pretty cool. So there you guys go. That's the SIP Pioneer 20. All right, for number 9 this week, we have the Massey Ferguson 8S Special Edition. This is by Bandit 36FR, 15.40 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.5 out of 5 stars, with 133 people having rated it. This is a really cool Massey Ferguson, and again, it's in the lunar configuration right now, which is one of the that's the special edition, or one of the special editions that's available with it, which is really cool looking. So I really like the yellow tinted windows, and yes, it does look like a lunar kind of tractor, which is pretty cool. This thing can have 205 to 305 horsepower, max speed is 50 kilometers per hour, and the base price for it's going to be $192,000. But other than that, it pretty much does have a lot of different tire configurations and different customizations available for it. However, it is just going to work like a regular tractor game. So there you guys go, the Massey Ferguson 8S Special Edition. All right, and last but not least, in the number 10 place here, we have the Overland trailer. This is by Ridiculous Dominic, 8.53 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently only rated 4.4 out of 5 stars, with 175 people having rated it, which typically wouldn't land at a spot in the top 10 mods of the week. But we were a little bit slim pickings for mods this week, so there weren't a ton out there. And a lot of the other ones that were rated higher didn't have as many votes on it. So though it didn't get rated as high as I think it probably should, I think it's a really cool trailer, and I wanted to mention it in here. It only costs you $5,000. It's currently set up as a camper trailer. I do not believe it has a sleep trigger in it. However, you can either have it in an auto load or not auto load configuration without that camper stuff in there, and you can have it load pallets up and stuff like that. And it also has an unrealistic capacity if you wanted to hold a boatload of materials in there. So really cool trailer, but make sure you guys check this one out. I think a lot of you guys really like this one. But this is the Overland trailer by Ridiculous Dominic. And on that note, that is our top 10 mods of the week. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel, and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos that I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching.